Let me ask you something. When was the last time you stormed a castle? Well, if you help me storm this one, I promise you'll have a ton of fun, learn a lot, and best part is, nobody gets hurt. Bonus.
And that's because the castle we're about to invade is the Castle Museum in Saginaw. Heck, the building is so cool, it even has an amazing history all by itself. But why does it look like a castle? And what did it used to be? Well, grab your sword and your shield, because John Webb is about to tell all of us.
I gotta be honest, John. This was the easiest castle I have ever stormed. I mean, we just walked right in.
Sure. Yeah. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone's welcome.
It's not very often that the building of a museum is almost or even more interesting than its contents.
The story of this building goes all the way back to 1898 when it was constructed as a United States federal post office here in Saginaw. The design of this, the reason it looks like a castle, it was part of a federal building program where they wanted to do these specialized post offices that would reflect the heritage and the history of early settlers in the area. Okay?
So you had a king here?
Not exactly, but there were French voyageurs who you may be familiar with, fur traders. And so to reflect the French heritage, they chose a French chateau style building. And then the individual turrets that stood in each corner were sort of representative of the frontier and forts. For the flora and fauna that are spaced around the roof that some people refer to as gargoyles, those were all supposed to reflect, again, the animals and plant life in the area. It's just really, it's a unique building, not only in Saginaw, but really in the entire state of Michigan. None other like it ever built.
Just coming here for the building alone is enough of an experience. But what you have here, I remember when I was here the first time, you said, well, you'd like to see the stuff we have in the basement. I thought, well, in the basement, what could they have in the basement? But the historical displays that you have and exhibits in that basement are amazing.
Yeah, we have exhibits throughout the building, plenty of different rooms and wings, all focusing on a particular part of the history of Saginaw County. We go all the way back to early Native American history and talk about, again, what this area looked like. We have an exhibit about lumbering era, kind of the automobile industry, all the major sort of transitions that this community has gone through over time and this county has gone through over time.
And on the main floor, the exhibits you have, I mean, you've got an entire jewelry store, I believe, that was actually in town here years and years ago.
We do. The Meyer Brothers jewelry store, and all the fixtures from that jewelry store were constructed right here in Saginaw. All the wooden display cabinets, the glass, the light fixtures, everything was from the city of Saginaw, manufactured right here.
Again, kudos to what you're doing here. This is an amazing place.
Thank you.
On a personal level, I mean, how does it make you feel to carry this on? Because this is so important.
It really is. I think every day, I guess I look at this job, and after I thank my lucky stars for driving, when I drive past the building, it's my role to make sure that we tell all the stories of all the people here in Saginaw County in a thoughtful and correct manner.
Well, now that I've been here to Saginaw County, when I retire, would you mind displaying my hat at the museum?
We can work on that. Yeah.
I have a dummy you can set it on, too.
Yeah.
Truth be told, this was actually my second trip to the castle, and I discovered even more this time. This place is like a time machine you can visit time and time again and still see new old stuff. So if you really want to understand who we all are and where we came from, the Castle Museum in Saginaw is a productive place to peruse. And it's also the easiest castle you'll ever storm. Heck, there wasn't even a moat.